This woman made a copy of your signature and is being used for forgery. The word itself carries a weight, conjuring images of clandestine operations and deceitful schemes. But what if the forged signature isn't just a tool for criminal activity? What if it becomes a symbol of something far more complex, intertwining the lives of unsuspecting individuals in ways they never imagined? Please like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Meet Sarah, an ordinary woman with an extraordinary talent for mimicry. Sarah didn't realize the extent of her gift until one day, while idly doodling on a piece of paper during a particularly boring meeting at work, she absent-mindedly replicated her boss's signature with eerie precision. Initially dismissing it as a coincidence, Sarah soon found herself experimenting further, copying signatures of friends, family, and even celebrities with unnerving accuracy. At first, Sarah's talent was nothing more than a party trick, a source of amusement for her friends and coworkers. But as word spread, so did the demand for her skills. What started as harmless fun soon evolved into something much more lucrative, as Sarah found herself inundated with requests from individuals seeking her signature replication services for various purposes. Intrigued by the potential of her newfound talent, Sarah decided to explore its possibilities further. She began offering her services online under the pseudonym The Signature Whisperer, discreetly catering to a niche clientele willing to pay top dollar for her unique abilities. From forging autographs for memorabilia collectors to replicating signatures on legal documents for those seeking an edge in negotiations, Sarah's clientele spanned a wide spectrum of individuals, each with their own motives and desires. But amidst the glamour and intrigue of her burgeoning enterprise, Sarah couldn't shake the feeling of unease that gnawed at her conscience. What had started as a harmless pursuit of her talents had morphed into something darker, a web of lies and deception that she couldn't escape. As she delved deeper into the world of forgery, Sarah found herself drawn into a labyrinth of secrets and betrayals, where every signature she replicated carried with it the weight of someone else's intentions. One such signature belonged to Emily, a young woman with dreams of starting her own business. Unbeknownst to Emily, her signature had been forged by a rival entrepreneur seeking to sabotage her efforts and steal her ideas. What started as a simple act of deception soon spiraled out of control, as Emily found herself embroiled in a legal battle she never saw coming. As Sarah grappled with the consequences of her actions, she couldn't help but wonder, where did her talents end and her moral responsibilities begin? Was she merely a tool for others to exploit, or did she have the power to shape her own destiny? Caught between the allure of her abilities and the weight of her conscience, Sarah struggled to find her place in a world where the line between right and wrong blurred with every stroke of her pen. In her turmoil, Sarah stumbled upon a video on social media that would change her life forever. It was a documentary exposing the dark underbelly of the forgery industry, shining a light on the victims whose lives had been irreparably altered by the actions of individuals like her. Moved by the stories of those she had unwittingly harmed, Sarah made a decision to use her talents for good, vowing to atone for her past mistakes and make a positive impact on the world around her. Armed with a newfound sense of purpose, Sarah set out to undo the damage she had caused, starting with Emily. With the help of a team of legal experts and forensic analysts, Sarah was able to prove the forgery of Emily's signature and clear her name of any wrongdoing. It was a small victory in the grand scheme of things, but for Sarah, it was a step towards redemption. As she reflected on her journey, Sarah realized that her talents were a gift, not a curse. By using them to help others, she could make a difference in ways she never thought possible. And so, she embarked on a new chapter of her life, using her skills to fight injustice and champion causes close to her heart. But the road ahead wouldn't be easy. The world of forgery was a dangerous one, filled with individuals willing to go to great lengths to protect their secrets. Yet, armed with determination and a sense of purpose, Sarah was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As she looked into the camera, Sarah delivered her final message to the world. With that, she closed the chapter on her past and embraced the future with open arms. For Sarah, the journey was just beginning, and she was ready to write her own signature on the pages of history. Sarah's decision to use her talents for good marked a turning point in her life. No longer content to sit idly by as her skills were exploited for nefarious purposes, she dedicated herself to righting the wrongs of her past and making a positive impact on the world around her. Her first order of business was to establish a non-profit organization dedicated to combating forgery and supporting victims of identity theft. Drawing upon her own experiences and expertise, Sarah assembled a team of experts in law, cybersecurity, and forensic analysis to provide assistance to those in need. Together, they worked tirelessly to uncover and expose fraudulent activities, ensuring that justice was served and the innocent were protected. But Sarah's work didn't stop there. Determined to raise awareness about the dangers of forgery and the impact it could have on individuals and society as a whole, she launched a series of educational campaigns and outreach initiatives aimed at informing the public about the risks and warning signs of identity theft. Through workshops, seminars, and social media campaigns, Sarah and her team sought to empower individuals with the knowledge and tools they needed to protect themselves from falling victim to fraud. As her organization gained momentum and support, Sarah found herself thrust into the spotlight as a leading voice in the fight against forgery. Invitations to speak at conferences and events poured in, allowing her to share her story and inspire others to take action against this pervasive threat. With each appearance, Sarah hoped to shed light on the dark underbelly of the forgery industry and spark meaningful conversations about how society could work together to combat it. But even as she basked in the glow of her newfound fame, Sarah remained grounded in her mission and true to her values. She refused to let her success go to her head, always reminding herself of the reason she had embarked on this journey in the first place, to make a difference in the lives of others. One of Sarah's most memorable cases involved a young couple who had fallen victim to a sophisticated forgery scheme that had left them on the brink of financial ruin. Their signatures had been forged on a series of fraudulent loan documents, plunging them into debt and threatening to destroy their dreams of homeownership. When Sarah heard their story, she knew she had to help. Working tirelessly alongside her team, Sarah launched an investigation into the couple's case, meticulously combing through financial records and tracing the origins of the forged documents. Despite facing numerous obstacles and setbacks along the way, she refused to give up, driven by her unwavering determination to see justice served. After weeks of intense scrutiny, Sarah finally uncovered the evidence she needed to prove the couple's innocence and expose the individuals responsible for orchestrating the forgery scheme. It was a triumphant moment, not only for the couple, but for Sarah and her team as well. As they watched the perpetrators being brought to justice, Sarah couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in what they had accomplished together. But even as she celebrated this victory, Sarah knew that the fight against forgery was far from over. With each passing day, new threats emerged, more insidious and cunning than the last. Yet, armed with her passion, determination, and unwavering commitment to justice, Sarah remained steadfast in her resolve to protect the innocent and hold the guilty accountable. As she looked to the future, Sarah knew that there would be challenges ahead, obstacles to overcome, and battles to be fought. But she also knew that she was not alone in this fight. Together with her team and the support of countless individuals around the world, Sarah was ready to take on whatever challenges came her way, secure in the knowledge that she was making a difference, one signature at a time. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos, she reminded her audience, her voice filled with hope and determination. With their support, she knew that anything was possible. And together, they would change the world.